So, this real quick, we're going to do gonna be my final thoughts for Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist. So wonderful Metroidvania game by Binary Haze Interactive. Um, so, I will say the graphics, all the sprite work on monsters, characters, the areas, wonderful. Music is great. It's atmospheric. Um, I will also say, um, huge positive that I hope other Metroidvanias and companies like, I don't want to say steal, but like I hope they acquire is a huge quality of life feature they have is the map shows you, there's different colors for rooms that it's no, this room's, you found everything, don't worry about it. And then also there's marks on the map for different areas, and this is available like from the beginning of the game, so you don't have to like get all the way to the end and it's, oh, by the way, here's the stuff you missed. That's very nice. There's a lot of very variety in all the different areas. The I will say, for the first half of the game, um, the bosses are, I would say, like challenging but fair. Um, and I've heard, people say different ways that the story can get a little, it's the characters are a little wordy. There's a lot of characters, and uh, it's just, if that's your thing, that's fine. It's not necessarily a criticism. It's just, there are a lot of characters, and a lot of them have a lot to say. Now, I will say though, and this is to give give everyone fair warning as well, that about halfway-ish through the game, it's about a 20-ish hour game, or at least it was about 21 hours for me to finish. I ran into, and apparently from looking at like Steam forums and other discussions and whatever as well, uh, I and sort of some other people as well ran into, there's a fair difficulty spike about halfway through the game, and pardon me, I noticed a lot of the bosses after that point, and some of the areas as well. I mean, obviously ramped up in difficulty as the game goes on, but this was a sizable jump, and I noticed that a lot of the bosses after sort of in the second half were they felt more towards like punishing or unfair instead of just challenging. But that might just be me. I know there are discussions on like the Steam forums, like I said, for example, about a few of the bosses. Like I said, I'm not gonna I don't want to, no spoilers, but that a lot of people sort of have trouble with some of the later bosses. There are difficulty settings in the game, which, that's, if if you like that, that's good. If not, you don't need to use them. I will let you sort of form your own judgment about that. I will say, overall, because of how difficult some of the later bosses were, it did diminish some of my enjoyment of the game as a whole, because I started to get really frustrated and then just sort of had to throw up my hands and go, well, I guess I just have to use the difficulty options to turn the bosses down, because it doesn't seem like there's any real other way to do this. So, for me at least, I still think the game is really good, but for me personally, some of the later bosses just felt too difficult. Like I said, they felt more punishing or unfair instead of just challenging. But anyways, yeah, I did overall enjoy Ender Magnolia. I got the true ending. I think I 100%ed it, but I'm not planning on doing, like, I'm not going to play through it again or whatnot, because it wouldn't really be that different if I did. But anyways, So yeah, those are my final thoughts for Ender Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist. If you want, you can check it out. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and we will catch you all next time.